Went from condos to Pop's house. On calls, now bus routes.
Nowadays, a driver suspected to be linked to 2 deadly crashes, including a hit and run, has turned herself in, but officers think someone may know more about what happened at those crashes. Good evening, everybody. You're watching LA Live News Tonight on this Friday night. I'm Marla DlES.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Christine Devine. Detectives identified that one suspect and a suspect vehicle were involved in 2 separate fatal traffic collisions.
The crashes happened months apart, killing 3 people. Fox 11's Gina Silva, she joined us now live in Buena Park, where she spoke to the heartbroken family members of one of the victims. Gina.
That's right. The family is grappling with such a tremendous loss. And after learning the suspected hit-and-run driver was involved in a previous fatal crash, they are demanding justice.
She was beautiful. She was talented. She was a singer in the choir in the church in this high school. God, it just tore me apart.
A heartbroken mother and family members are mourning the loss of 24-year-old Bobby Smith, who was killed in a hit-and-run crash in Long Beach on January 4th. One of her friends was also killed in the same collision.
All they want to do is go to the karaoke and go sing and go have fun. And this happened.
The family says they are outraged after learning the suspected driver had been involved in a previous deadly crash.
You know, we just don't understand, and we are very hurt that this person was out and was able to hurt someone else, our family member. And not only our family member, other victims as well.
Police say 24-year-old Akea Zenek Owens struck a bicyclist in Long Beach on October 6th. She was arrested but released the following day. Investigators say after the bicyclist died from his injuries, a felony vehicular manslaughter warrant was issued. But before that warrant was served, police say Owens was involved in the deadly hit-and-run crash in January that killed Bobby Smith and her friend. Owens turned herself in 3 days later.
We just want justice for what happened.
My cousin, she was special to all of us. We shared the same birthday, and she had a beautiful voice, and she had so many people that just loved her.
This was a very, very sad story, man. Just to know that this young lady's life could have been saved, it breaks my heart to hear that her and her friend was just heading down to have a good time and lost their lives because of someone who should have been locked up. This is sad, man. It's really, really sad. It's disturbing because first and foremost, seeing young ladies lose their lives is never a good thing. Anybody losing their lives. But these girls were just so young, And also for the fact that the driver who killed them killed another man on a bike previously. It shows how disorganized and unreliable the system really is. We have to understand that. Yes, we say we need law enforcement. We need police officers. We need the system because this is a crazy world we live in, right? But there's no way that that lady who killed the person on the bike first, then killed these young girls, should have been out here free, driving again. That's what make the system unreliable. This young girl lost her life because of a failed system that should have locked that driver up after the first time and not let her out. But they did let her out, and she stole the lives of others. That's sad. The crazy thing is that the system works when it want to work, I have a friend when We were in our 20s. He got locked up after the first DUI and served 6 months over a DUI where he didn't hurt anyone. Of course, he was black, but see how I see how the system makes sure it works for who they want it to work for. When they want it to work, they make it work. My boy got locked up for 6 months. And I get it. He did get a DUI. And it says you could serve up to, in fact, it's 6 months to a year for a DUI. Right? And he got 6 months. But you got a person who was let out after killing a bicyclist to do this. Now, I mean, I don't know the race of the driver, but there is something off about this. And I hope the family of this young lady get to the bottom of it. I really do. I really hope the family get to the bottom of this situation because it sounds bad. It sounds fishy. And they need to really question, why was this person out of jail? Why was this person not locked up? And had the opportunity to do what they did to their family member. It's sad. You know, prayers go to her and her family. It hurts my heart to see something like this. Young, you know, beautiful, I'm pretty sure smart, intelligent, and her life is over because the system made a bad decision.
I had to show